Okay. Well, if you guys thought you were sick of seeing us all over your feeds, you're going to hate this now because we've started a podcast.
Yeah.
Swifty.
Our first guest is a Lake local, graduated from Sales High School, bartended at Shady Gators for 18 years, bartended in the Keys for 15 years. He's newly single. He's the second fastest guy in the room and the third fastest person in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, Brant Morrison.
Brant Morrison.
Thank you very much. What an honor to be the first guest on your guys' Swifty. I appreciate that.
Also a Swift.
First,
a
yeah,
Swiftie,
now a Swifty.
Now the Swifty.
How's that
so,
feel?
Yeah, being the first of a lot of guys in the room, huh?
I mean,
Exactly. That's what we told Chuck.
full disclosure to the 10 people listening is that we tried this and it didn't really record. So this is roughly round two, but
So
This
we
is
get
our
like
third
11
time.
people on this one.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get up to 12, 15. So yeah, it's a new podcast at the lake. So we're going to bring on some lake locals and just kind of chill and talk, see what
Chat,
happens.
lake
But
life, all the things, no rules.
the big news is a lot's happening in Brant Morrison's life. He's, after working at Shady Gators for 18 years, he's at a new spot, and he's also selling the real estates with us. So
Yeah.
Cut all his hairs off.
tell us what's
moving
going
my
on with you,
18
man.
The man
years
of
at-
many hats.
Yeah.
18 years at Shady's, and it was time to hang the hat up and try something new. So I thought, why not come join a little real estate team? And still in the process of needing money, I'm working at old Doc Knockers.
Hey-o.
Old Tony Barbarito, something
We
different.
like seeing you there.
Something different.
The most delicious Bloody Marys.
Yeah, you don't have to deal with many college kids, so something new. But
I don't know. I feel like it's shifting to Doc Knockers now.
I feel like you're bringing
mean,
all
we've
these
got-
bros here.
You're
because
gonna-
You went there.
Let's be honest. You kind of attract.
dudes.
No, no. But you attract.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Thundercats. You
easy to get along with and talk to. So
Well, I
any
will say-
college-aged, I guess, female is probably feels comfortable, like or whatever. They go there. Well, guess what follows? The college females.
The bros.
The bros.
I
The
feel
bros
like
love
you're
me more than the girls do. But
That's true.
for the fact of I ran away from Shady's because of the college kids.
You ran away?
The first group that we had at Doc Knockers was 180 college kids.
Oh, and we
So
came in right after that. That was a brutal.
Yeah.
What, that was like a
we
couple
fed
weekends ago?
'em,
Yeah.
And not that you guys know this or not, but Doc Knockers does an old school system, so they don't have a computer.
Mm-hmm.
It's all handwritten.
Oh.
So try to accommodate 180 people that are trying to start 180 tabs was brutal, to say the least.
So the
And
good
the-
thing is you can do math.
Well, yeah, that's what you have to do. Well, I don't do math. I just take my phone out and type in the numbers. And that's how dumb I've gotten to this point. It's just,
Well,
What's cool-
we all rely on.
What's cool about the college kids is that they usually just start a tab and don't close it every time. and it's
Yeah.
real easy.
the
So
next day
That
we had
works, too.
7 cards. Just people, hey, you got
Or-
my
or-
card. You got my card.
Or Mike Swift leaves his card places too.
I would leave my card at GQ a lot lately.
Yeah.
Riley's been looking out for
McDonald's.
me. So, McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yes.
Yeah, where is the
McDonald's.
weirdest place we've ever picked it up from? I think it was McDonald's.
Oh.
He left it at
I love
Tire
Donald's.
Biters a couple times during
That's everybody
the
does that,
winter,
though.
But yeah,
I'm used to the swiping it and giving it back. So that
Yeah.
when they hold on to it, I'm like,
It's gone.
that's,
Yeah.
that's the
I can't ever,
that's the
you know.
easy way of doing stuff. It's weird when somebody holds on to your card, right?
That's why I don't start my
you
own
guys
tabs
in, like,
usually.
Dog days, I guess. Or the
Thank you,
ones-
Brian Hills.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the new age thing is to swipe it and give it back, so you forget that you opened a tab, and then
And
the
then
bar,
you have to do the walk of shame the
well,
next
the bar
day.
can add 20% to it, so it's kind of nice for.
It's easy because usually I can't. By the time
So
I'm
even
tabbing
better.
out, I'm like, I don't even know.
I would tip more.
Yeah.
So I'm like, please keep that tab.
Yeah, by then
open.
it's either I tip more or I can't see it. So I'm
Yeah,
like
you
trying to.
want me to tip it every night.
Yeah,
No.
I make sure that I give Claire the tab before she.
Extra
And
generous.
I'm like, hey, yo, Claire, don't forget to sign
Claire
this.
is the best
Tipper.
tipper.
She is a great tipper.
She is
But
crazy.
she knows.
Phenomenal
She's been,
tipper. She's been in the
on the
business
that
for-
side of it.
I feel
so
like I tip very well, and I am like, I know that the bartender's like, we always give it to Claire, and I'm like, I'm tipping like 30, 40%.
I feel like
Claire's
this whole
like, Claire will
town-
give you her car and like pay for your health
Oh,
insurance.
man.
It's nuts.
Every time that she would come in, everybody would be like, you got them, you got them. I was like, I know. And make sure that Claire pays. I was like, I got it, dude.
That's so funny.
She's an overachiever when it comes to the tipping game.
Well, speaking of, seeing all of us out on that, in that realm of being out socially or whatever, and now that you're here in the office with us, you see us in work mode. How's that going? We about the same?
Ask
what-
me mid-season, but right now, this is more
That's
of a
fair.
structured lifestyle
Yeah.
than the chaos that you get whenever you go to a bar. But I like this. This is
So we seem semi-responsible.
absolutely.
Can you get that word
And
out?
I like
'Cause
I like having some sort of 9 to 5 in a certain sense.
Yeah.
More of a structure to life on that aspect. But I mean, always will love the bar. business because you get that entertainment value of drunken people all the time.
Yeah.
So
But it also goes hand in hand. I mean, social,
sure.
you know, just being social, you find out a lot about people
is.
and
That's
you get
great.
to,
this is
I mean, it's going to
everything's-
benefit you in your real estate.
everything's
world, too,
relationship
you know?
based. I mean, everything's one of those. You're building something with somebody to try to get them to purchase something from you.
That's why you're going to
So,
crush it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like, and it's in the
You got
beginning
the gift to
stages at
gab.
this point, but I do
Landman.
feel like it's going
Landman.
to take
Those
off at some
lots.
point.
Yeah.
So I'm
It's
super
the perfect.
excited.
It's the perfect internship for real estate because you get to you don't even know you're doing it, and you meet all these people, and then they just feel more comfortable with you, and it's
Yeah, you've already
we didn't
built
even-
that
yeah.
bond or that
And that's the
relationship, and
hardest
they
part.
feel like they know you
Yeah.
and they trust
And
you.
I
maybe.
catch it a lot at the bar. Where people are like, oh, I see it. You're doing real
Yeah.
estate. So
Or they're into dogs. One of the two.
Oh yeah, I mean the dog aspect of it. She comes to work, I think, just as much as anybody else here does. So
Yep.
she's the ride along, the one-eyed Winnie.
We like having
you
her
know?
here.
it's
This
weird.
is a-
You'll see people that call you, and they'll just be like, you'll be like, oh yeah, vodka tonic, and you'll be like, I remember that guy, but it's
100%.
like all
There's-
drinks and stuff.
Oh, you're the Bush Light guy, you know?
Yeah.
That is a
100.
weird attribute. Like you guys, it doesn't matter how quick you pick up on it, but it's crazy. You might not remember their name, spouse's name, anything, but what that drink is.
It's called the I think it's called the Dunbar number, but it's like how many people you can remember in your head. So it's like only like 150. So
Yeah,
like
I
you just meet
bypassed
so
that.
many
That's-
people
oh,
that like you
I
can
just-
remember drinks, but you can't remember like the names. So it's like not like you're trying to be rude. But you're like shit.
Well, and then
what's
you're the
this,
tall
like-
guy, so everyone remembers you too.
And here's the thing: is that the man bun used to be the big thing. So
Yeah.
when I cut my hair,
Thank
everybody-
God that's
Yeah.
gone.
you know,
Thank God
I
that's
know.
gone.
It was a
Man bun.
stage. You know,
I almost
I'm in Key
forget what
West,
you look
so-
like with that.
Because he's an
No.
island boy.
I
And
know,
there
but
I would wear it down. So whenever I would be here, and it's obviously way more humid here than it is in Key West, and I was always in Key West in the wintertime, but you would wear it down there, and then when I get here, it's always up. It's always in a bun. So I know that wasn't
Now
the
it looks
most
like
attractive.
it looks
but,
like you
know.
care now.
And
I mean, you
got
pulled it
younger.
off.
I
Like
got
it wasn't
younger,
like
you
it was
know, I know.
bad.
I didn't
Some
pull it off.
some guys
But
can.
thanks for letting me know that I didn't look that good with it. You know?
You just look better.
Yeah, you didn't look good. When I tried to grow my hair out, me and Matt Stevens did a hair growing competition, and he had like a shaved head, and his started curling and turning blonde and going
That
back.
sounds
And mine was
terrible.
just greasy and stringy,
Ew.
and it was just it looked horrible. And I was
And
like, I'm
for-
not gonna win this.
You
For
can't win
anybody
at
that-
everything,
No,
Swift.
so I'm not a long hair guy. I
Anybody
tried
that
it.
has the long hair always goes through the weird stage, which is called the hat stage, where you wear a hat all the time
You
until
would
until it gets nice enough where you can, wear it how you want.
I
But,
forgot how long your hair was. You take it down. I was like, yo,
Yo,
this
mid
is-
back. I mean, it
That
was.
is
It's
what I
too
mean.
much.
We pay for ours to get
We
to
see
be that long.
100%.
Your video should have still been when you joined the team. Is just we should just like let it.
Yeah, that would have been the greatest.
I took a trip to Jamaica and was swimming and was at a resort, and they take pictures of you and then try to sell you the pictures. I come out of the water and the guy says, "Oh my God, I thought you were a girl." I was like, "Hey, don't say that
And
to
that
people.
wasn't your
Don't
sign.
say that to people, man." But yeah, they got the beautiful long hair and no more. So
Beautiful.
more of
Did you
a
save any
professional.
locks?
Did you buy the
No,
picture?
funny enough, I was going to do it to Locks of Love, but after I got it done, I got to cut
Did
off.
Locks of Hate?
It was all Locks of
Just
Love.
send it to people you don't like.
Locks of Love. But whenever we got done with the
Should've mailed you
haircut,
Two hairs at a
it
time.
was all on the floor. And it was one of those things the guy's like, "Oh, you want to donate that?" And I was like, "Yeah, not really." So anyways, I was going to. I had potential to be a good
Potential to be a good human, and you're
gift, yeah, and I just threw it away. So-
Listen,
Did
if I would have gotten your hair,
you would,
I would
would have been
leave it
hilarious
outside.
to put it into a what do you
yeah,
guys
the
call
weave-
your
the
tracks?
extensions, the
Extensions. There you go. If I
extensions,
would have
yeah.
got those put in extensions, man.
oh,
I would only donate it if I got to see where it went. Be
Exactly. I
like,
want to see somebody with it on. Like, you have Brant's hair. Like, that's
you didn't have enough to like.
It would've
I
been
mean,
like
they
a
usually
sweet
put it
mullet
in
or
wigs
something
and
like
things,
that, like-
right?
There's a certain length that
you
you
have. It's like
dude.
8 inches. You have to,
Is it?
right?
I
I
didn't.
don't know.
Instantly.
I don't know.
Gutter.
I take that back. I take
Instantly.
it back.
so you're having some new theme parties. I'm excited. Doc Knockers is the Get Down guy.
Yes.
So you're
Yes,
throwing
yes.
some shindigs
So
over there.
He kind of gave the free reins on to do some parties, and you guys know that Tuesdays are industry parties during the summertime. So we grabbed the first one, I'm pretty sure, which is the Tuesday after Memorial Day.
It's the last one in May.
Yes, the last one in May. We're doing a 90s party to kind of
90s.
kick it
I'm
off.
excited.
Oh, everybody.
I am
So
super excited
everybody,
for that one.
obviously being 21 or above, has experienced the 90s, I would guess, right? And everybody that No, we're not.
No, I don't think
We
so.
were born in the 2000s, so some of these are
Oh, they don't know.
they don't know about the 90s. But anyways, so we're doing the 90s
That's
parties.
what the internets are for.
We'll have DJ there, and I think that we're trying to get DJ Mikey
Ooh.
to do that one. But yeah, and then a pirate one that comes mid-July.
Arg.
And there's another one at ABC. We'll do the pirate thing because we get a lot of people there. We have like
Like Mike
a lot
Wright.
of pirates?
pirate. that
Mike
sets
Wright
at
likes
the
to dress
bar.
up like a pirate.
He's a
And
good
we have
pirate.
Joe from Jolly Rogers that brings the ship over all the time.
That's festive.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're gonna try to incorporate
Okay.
that. People can get on and take pictures with on the pirate boat. But the most popular one is the ABC party.
What's
we have.
that?
They've repeated that from last year, and it's anything but clothes.
Oh.
So you're supposed to wear
That was
Anything
big
but
last year,
clothes?
shit,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
That was huge.
Yeah,
I think
was a
that was
big
their biggest
turnout.
party
So you
of
gotta
the
wear
year
like
was the
beer
ABC.
boxes, or you gotta like make something that's not
Make
clothes.
Like you
something.
can't wear clothes at all?
Well, they want you to wear
like
something.
I think there's kind of a law to having to put clothes on.
you gotta
Well-
like make
in
something.
public,
make
but-
something that's not typically
yeah.
clothes. You gotta get creative.
So
Like
people
make
were
a
doing
dress
like
out of, like,
caution
duct
tape
tape or-
and boxes was another one, but there was a
Yeah, you gotta wear
Oh,
caution tape and
interesting.
box. It should be
I'm just
caution
gonna,
tape
like-
box party.
caution tape. Just put a bunch of caution tape on.
What are you
Some
thinking?
picture- I don't know. Like
So what would you do if you did anything but clothes? Because now you have to come to the party. So
Yeah.
Wear like a Christmas tree. Something.
There you go.
Saran wrap.
You gotta do.
an outfit.
how you
Yeah.
gonna get in Christmas
I mean, a
tree?
costume.
That's
a
up to
costume
you,
would
man.
be considered not clothes,
sounds
right?
itchy.
Just not
Yeah.
normal clothes.
I'm just gonna get like an extra large dog outfit. You know what I mean? Like
like
for
a
the
furry,
clothes
like
for
a
dog.
furry thing.
That's just people clothes.
No, it's a dog. It's dog clothes.
Oh, like a big.
like a big dog.
Yeah.
What are you
Like-
doing? Like a
Right?
leash with like a
No.
Wait, hold on.
Not yet.
Hold
No,
on,
not going that route.
Explain
I'm saying,
yourself
like,
here.
I don't know. Maybe they have like a costume, like a Halloween
Exactly. That's
costume
what I
for
would
a
think.
dog, like
I
a
would think that's
hot
what
dog or
the main purpose.
there's a
of the
Christmas tree
party
one. I don't know,
is
something
to
like
dress
that.
not like you normally would dress.
The
Or
hardest.
I'm gonna come in like a Spider-Man outfit.
There you go.
That's not clothes. It's
That is
costume.
two
so you're good.
totally different options.
I don't know. I'm just.
It's-
I'm
That
you
whole
know,
superhero.
Have
spitballing
you been
here.
to an ABC party before?
I have not.
Me
I'm
neither.
trying to think. I'll
And you
go.
liked- I
I'm
feel-
interested. I mean, it seems like you'd go just for the people watching, because
100%. Just to see the creativity.
and then
of it.
yeah, someone's just gotta be super creative. Someone's gonna be. You're gonna be like, oh, I should have thought
And
of
on
that.
that note, they do give out a prize for the best dress.
And when is
Which
that one?
is-
Get Down Guide
I'd have
comes
to look.
out
You're gonna have
in a
to
week or
look on the
whatever.
Get Down
Okay.
Guide to
But
check
it's
that
not.
one
It's
out.
like later in the summer, so I got some time to
It
think.
is. It is. It is. If I'm not mistaken, I think
what
I
I'm
think you're
gonna-
in the June. If we were there in the June, right?
That's
No, I
gonna
think
be here
that's in
so
July.
quick.
It was July. Okay.
Yeah.
And I might be getting the ABC.
Hannah,
and
when
the
is that?
Pirate one mixed
Get
up.
Can you look it up for us?
Yeah.
Hannah's our producer behind the scenes here. She's checking out.
She'll find
How
out.
did the whole
Cassie's
margarita
Cassie's
thing
sick.
go?
She had the
with the
she was on, a
on
cruise
the
ship.
bike?
Cruise ship.
Yeah, she's got the cruise
so-
ship flu or whatever.
Oh, the
You know
new
that
virus.
anything that you
Whatever.
have that's supposed to be like a promotional type of thing. And that being said, it was a bike that blended margaritas, right? We
did
put a
it
little
pop
promotional
off?
video out there. People would come in, but everybody's like, it's like that. If you put some food out, no one eats it until one person takes a bite of it,
Yeah.
type of stuff. So they really didn't blend it. I blended 2 to start the day off, and then no one wanted to get on the bike. But once we got everybody drunk and about like 10 o'clock at night, it was every
Then it
old
was-
person wanted to hop on the bike and do it. So it turned out well. But the next day, for Mother's Day, they left it up, and a bunch of people took pictures by the sign, by the bike. But
Mom's Day.
I tell you what,
bike
moving
margaritas.
exercise and alcohol together is kind of a roll of the dice. Not everybody
Nah.
wants to do that.
Mhm.
Speaking
Cassie
of costumes,
did. She got on there.
Yeah, I was gonna say she was one of the main early people that did, but I made her. Did you remember that
Yeah.
I made her do it?
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, here, go.
The hard part with
No.
real estate is like when you go from bartending to start to sell real estate is like wearing clothes, because you're like, all my shirts are bar t-shirts and costumes, and you're like
You
going through your
have
closet, and
no
you're like, I
idea.
can't. I have my trusty white shirt, my trusty blue collared shirt, and that's about it. So
I've seen Brant in several different types of
Well,
outfits.
you had a
And that's-
deeper.
I mean, you've
deeper
shorts
bag
and
than I
flip
thought on the
flops,
clothes.
t-shirts, bar.
Yeah,
I've seen you, look like today. You look very nice in your
Well, you got
in your shirt and your shoes, and then you've worn. Do
Your
you wear
button down.
Wranglers? Were they Wranglers?
Yeah, I got some
And some
Wranglers,
boots?
dude,
Do you
and
have
some
I
flip
mean,
boots.
you got a little bit of everything.
Do I what?
Do you have flip flops yet?
I don't. The only flip
'Cause you-
flops I have are some janky ones that I had.
You
from
got to
Key
get
West.
some.
Well, we haven't
Some
gotten into
flip-flops.
that yet, you know.
You
I don't
gotta
think
get
I've
Get
ever
my-
seen you wear flip flops.
I used to wear flip flops all the time. I have flip flops. I wear them on
Okay,
the boat.
question. If you two were gonna race in flip flops, who do you think would win?
Swift.
Ooh, I mean,
I got him smoked. He always tries to race
I
me
think
when
I've
I'm
won like
drunk.
the last 7 races. So.
I feel
But
like-
you're in
And we
I
can
tennis
think
like
it's
at
kind
that
of
point.
up to this flip flop
Can we
because
put
if your
that
flip flop
video?
goes
Wait,
down,
wait.
Can we
Yeah,
put
wait.
that
The one
video up?
in
Like,
Key
can I be
West.
pointing at the
You
video
did
right
have
now?
flip-flops
What about
on.
the? Yeah, did you have
Yeah.
flip flops
I
on it in
did.
the Key
And
West
that's
one, and
why
that's
he
when you
ate it.
you
I
ate
ate
it?
shit.
We can-
'Cause
I
I
don't
took
think
them
I-
off
I
and
didn't
I
have shoes
raced
on either.
barefoot.
I didn't have
Were
shoes
you
on.
barefoot?
Yeah, I had to be.
No, he probably had shoes on. He always tries to cheat somehow because he knows that I'm faster.
I
than
knew this
him,
whole
dude.
thing was going to end in like a foot race again at some point.
At some point,
My
he's
favorite
gonna
part
get
about that story
whooped.
was I think we were going to Tree Bar and in Key West at Rick's, and then Mark Waddington is like, Swift, like, hey, come over here, like wanted something. He's like, do you have that video of that race? And I was like, what? And I was like, oh, like the foot race. And I think you had it on your phone, and I went and
Yeah.
showed it, and it was all these boat guys, and it's like millions and millions of dollars of powerboat races, and all these boat guys are watching you and me race. And like, if you walked by, you're like, are they looking at like the turn around Mallory Square? Like, what are they watching? And be like, no, just two
No, just
kind of fat middle-aged white guys running as hard as they can in front of the boathouse.
Do you remember everybody at the boathouse was standing outside?
Yeah,
Like we got the whole
watching.
bar came
Well,
outside.
you guys originally started you were going to run into the restaurant, and we're like,
Ooh,
whoa,
that
whoa,
would've
whoa,
been
whoa, whoa, because you thought it was so
Roderick-
turned up.
Roderick even came out to watch that one.
I was talking to him, and you were like, are we doing this? And I was like, hey, I got it. He's like, what's going on?
But
And then you were
pretty
like,
good.
you're
For
like,
content,
I'm gonna
Roger's
sue you.
the
He's
owner
like,
of the
that's
bar.
city property, buddy.
that aftermath,
He said, I'm
So
about to
good.
sue you because I fell. If we
You
could put
ate
that-
it
if we could
so
put that
hard.
video up
Yeah,
in
we'll
context,
well,
that'd
here
be
we'll give you a
ideal.
little
your toe was
little sneak of that.
toast.
Dude, my whole body, I had a bruise for like 4 days. The next day, we went
I think
out.
I saw you the next day, and you're like, look at
The
this.
next
And
day
I'm like,
we
oh
went
my
out, or the
gosh.
day after that. And he was soon after the bite that I took at the bite.
You
We went
ate
out on a
it.
boat day, and so I got tan, or I got sun on it, and it didn't go away. It didn't go away for 4 months.
For being an island boy, you're not very
And then didn't you fall and bust your other hip like on a hammock?
Yeah, like a week later, I fell
Oh,
on a
man.
boat. Okay, and it was I was on a hammock, and we would rent one of these boats in Key West, and it's a pontoon, but it's like an oversized pontoon, and you could hang a hammock in it.
So you were
Right.
just trying to chill.
I was, and then we hit some rough waters, and your boy didn't fare very well. I fell
Sounds
out.
like the pirate party.
I mean, I had
Yeah.
one hip was busted, the other hip was busted. I was looking real piratey. Yeah, I had a limp going for a while, but
That Three Rivers run I did a long time ago, and I wore a bandana like a douchebag, and I was like, I cooked like the bottom part of my face, and this was all white.
Yeah.
And we were bartending at Horny Toad, so I couldn't wear a hat. So I'm like, oh man, I look so bad. And I'm like, maybe it's not that bad. And the first guy that comes up to the bar all day goes, hey man, nice face. And I was like,
you
He's
said,
like,
damn, did you notice it?
it'll be a
Yeah.
long day. But nothing's worse than bartending with a black eye or something stupid, because it's like you have to explain it 80
Everyone,
million
yeah.
times.
100%.
And
What
then
have
even
you-
like the jokes are sick. You're like, you can see the other guy. It's
How many times are you
annoying.
going to ask that question if there's like cat fights at the office here? Since you're used to breaking up fights.
What do you mean?
How
what
do you
kind?
work here at the office? Because everybody thinks
What?
it's
That's the thing you would think whenever you come into an environment where there's this many
Mhm.
girls that there would be some sort of
So I
drama.
didn't know if
and
you'd already been
chaos, but
approached by that.
No, and then that's people do ask that question: is there a drama? But you girls all get along. I think they've done a good job of placing the right people in the right places that no drama really happens. So I feel like if there's a girl fight, I'm going to watch it out. I don't think. that
I know
you
you're
guys
not
are
gonna-
You're not
Yeah.
going to interfere.
I don't think that you
I
guys are
would
going to hurt each
suggest
other
not.
too much. You know what I mean? So-
Cheer it on.
and I don't want to catch a. I don't want to catch a stray.
You think
one
you were
either,
bad
so-
shape the last time you fell off that hammock on that boat. Just think of what happened to you.
If any of these girls are fine, I'm not doing
Exactly.
anything.
No, you guys. And
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys get in fights with other people, not each other. So that's
Yeah.
that's always a positive. you know,
Switzerland.
yeah. You know,
That's
old
fair.
lazy
I'm not.
gators, huh?
I'm definitely not that.
No, that bar. I think the last year I worked bartending, I got decked like 3 times, just random, just nonsense.
If you remember when we first started doing Shady Gators, there wasn't security there, so we were the security through the first couple years that they were open. So there'd be fights, and you'd be in part of them. And I remember getting in a fight and having my hand broken for a Labor Day or a 4th of July or
like
something.
right or left?
And, it was a boxing fracture in my right hand, and you have to carry trays. I was at that time I was serving, so.
IP Rumpy.
Good. The one time we were out in front of the Gator, and we were going in between stuff, and like there was a bunch of dudes, and I was like, man, I'm about to get beat up, because we're trying to calm stuff down. And one security guards was there, and Trey was our head bouncer, who's an awesome
shout
dude.
out
And,
Trey
and I was
Josh,
like,
yeah.
will you get Trey? And he's like, Trey. And there's like another Trey, and I'm like, big black Trey. And he's like, yeah. So he runs, and he gets one of the big big black serving trays and hands it to me. And I was like,
Not that one.
In a
What
soul.
am I gonna do with
and
this?
I'm not
in
even
defense,
mad at it.
in
It was so
defense,
funny.
You know,
Yeah.
you're like, all right, you
I took it
idiot. But
literally.
yeah, the big black one.
And you may have needed it.
There's a whole book of Shady Gator stories. That
No,
happened, so.
you could.
But what's
yeah.
crazy is when we started working there and the pool blew up and it was crazy. And now it's like there's so many pools like that are everywhere and they're all busy and it's just nuts
Am I
because it was
not
kind of like the only
mistaken
show in town.
Besides your old topsider pool, that was Shady Gators was the
The
first
first
like
one,
pool,
yeah.
like party pool, you know.
Mhm.
And then at Hornytail, they put in the pool at the resort, but it was just for like hotel guests for a
Exactly.
minute. And then the
Exactly.
Gator was the first one to kind of open it because it was so confusing because it was just like, where do all these people park?
Yeah.
And then it just got crazier and crazier. So
You find a way.
Well, you
Yeah.
would think now this is a question, but if I were to come to the lake and not live here, let's say I was a city person, I would want to do like coving out. But it seems like the bars have taken over precedence of like what people do when they come here. I mean, that's just me personally. But I feel like the bars.
I mean,
are,
it depends. I mean, we
It
used to
has,
cove out,
but I mean, people still
but-
like to drink out of their cooler. I think they just want to go where their friends are.
well,
But
or
it
they
would-
don't have access to a boat to
okay,
cove out.
right, there you go.
the
in.
the like Make Party Cove Great Deal we do every year. Like you got to go to that this
Oh,
year.
I'm-
It's
hey.
sweet, but
Yeah,
it's
it's gonna be-
every time we do that, I'm like, we could do this every weekend. Like this is awesome.
Yeah.
And
Like
that's
it's really cool.
Mhm.
That's the lake, right? I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
That's when I was a kid or when
That's
I
the
was
OG
younger and I
style.
couldn't get into the bars. That's what you would do.
Right.
You would just go cove out somewhere. You have a cooler and you drink your drinks. But I just think it's weird where people come down here to do.
To just stand
these-
around a
Well,
bar
and
or
then the
in,
boats
in a
to where
pool.
you would
I mean, I
do
guess
the-
it's the same, but it's
I
just
mean,
a
But the
pool.
boats have gotten larger too. So like literally instead of it like having like a power boat with 2 people or 3 people in it, you legit have like these cruisers with 20 people on
Yeah.
it. So they can just drive around and entertain themselves all day, much less cove out. But I do miss it.
I remember
Yeah.
seeing Hills pull off on the Bub Boat, like Steve Meyer would be DJing or something. There'd be a
Mhm.
bunch of people and like they'd be going to Party Cove and I was like cutting limes and I was like,
That would be fun.
wanna go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I was like,
exactly. That's. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I didn't get
All the
enough
good
of that. I
times.
think that's kind of why I guess what I do is work at
Well, you're
a
locked
bar.
up.
So that's, I mean, you work at Shady's for forever and doing the pool bar at Lazy's. You like see everybody having fun doing that, but my day off, I want like the peace and quiet. Or like
Well, you
just going and
disconnect,
coving out, yeah,
'cause you're-
just with people that I want to hang out with versus
It's fair.
getting stuck with a bunch of randos. But
I remember I used to be like, man, Tuesdays are the most fun days at the lake. When I was
Mhm.
bartending, I was like, those are the funnest days. And then I started hanging out on Saturdays, and I was like, oh man, I can't believe I was saying
That
that, out
was-
loud. And then I
You
was
were like, you did say that even when I joined.
know.
You're like, you still were in that caught up. And I'm like, what's wrong with you?
well, it's tricky because
This
like
is
those
not-
were
Yeah.
when we
all-
started doing this,
those were
all my
all-
friends were like bartending. So I was like, who am I hanging out with? So
Yeah.
Regular people.
yeah.
Now you get
It's
the
a little bit of-
regular
now,
people.
now
Yeah.
you get to hang out with all the bar customers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now you're in that zone where you can hit both. You can hit the Tuesday parties and Saturday, so it's kind of hard. Midsummer it gets to be a lot.
That's
There's
a
just
tornado,
lot.
like you
yeah.
call it.
Yeah, party
Mhm.
tornado starts, and
Mhm.
but I mean, I
And there's no days off, in that sense
No.
of it. There's always something going on.
Always something.
July's a breeze in my mind. I'm like, damn, that was a whole month.
You wait for it all year and then it's here and in a millisecond
now
it's gone.
gone.
Just figure you just sleep when you're dead.
exactly.
it.
In May, yeah, I'll sleep in the month after.
we had that week that Salt and Pepper played. It was like this crazy week of stuff, and it was so fun. And then we had like one of the biggest days here ever on like a Thursday. And I remember we were in here, like we just had called the IV lady in. We had like a bucket of ice water, we were dunking our heads in it, and it was just like
The ice.
chaos. And some lady was like one of the IV ladies, and she was like, I saw her like a year later, and she's like, I went to your office one day, and it was like some Wolf of Wall Street stuff, and I was like, that's cool.
That's, yeah. That's
It-
that's the
like,
vibe
sweet.
we're actually
Yeah, yeah.
trying to give away.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I think I
I'm
missed that.
excited
I
to be
missed
here. I'm
that.
excited
I don't know if
to
it's a
hear
good
that.
look, but
Yeah.
it works.
The IV, yeah, the IVs are lifesavers, but you got to get the
When
IVs
we did
before.
it's
Yeah.
the before you go out for the long weekend or
I
whatever.
think afterward
That
it's just
helps.
miserable because you're sitting
Yeah.
there and you're already hungover, and then just all that cold like going in your veins. I feel like it's done.
I think
There's
the
nothing
damage is
between
already
their bone.
done
Yeah.
at that point.
Go in
Yeah.
and
You
pre
feel like the before is better?
Yes.
than the
Way
after?
Yes.
100%.
Okay. Because
And it
I've
could
always
be a-
done it after. I've always
No.
been the.
You're like more
Try it
hydrated.
before.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm always
We'll
okay.
do it.
It
We'll
could
have
be a
it come in
placebo,
again
but I feel
sometime, and
like-
You
it
should
does
hydrate
make a
yourself,
huge
right? But
difference.
Yeah, afterwards, I feel like I put a bunch of good shit in my body. Now I should feel
At
better.
that point, just go to
maybe.
work and drink like a Bloody
No,
Mary
that's
from Doc
100%. And that's the shampoo effect's a beautiful thing. Just rock right back into it.
I never
man.
heard that till you told me that.
Yeah.
I
New
like
Spring Wellness did trade out with the Get Down Guide, so we all get IVs one day. So we'll do it like before White Party or
Please,
something.
let's
so,
do it beforehand so that I could
Yeah,
test
Test it
this
out,
theory that you
yeah.
guys have out.
I think
White
you'll
Party's
like it.
coming
It
up.
works.
There's just once it stops or once it starts, it's crazy. Especially with Lake Race at the beginning of the year. There's just a lot cooking. in
Let's
the
just hope
kitchen.
it does not rain. this
Every
white party.
party, I swear, that we put it rains.
Well, knock on
You know-
wood, but the forecast for Memorial Day doesn't look bad if you look.
That's-
way
Yeah,
up.
and usually it's
But
always
it usually
cold or
looks
rainy.
horrible, and then
It
Memorial.
does,
clears
and
up,
it clears
so-
up when it gets closer to it. But
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
that lake effect, let's hope that
Chicks are like, they're all shopping for their bikinis and everybody's getting ready and they're getting fit and getting tan. And then you see the weather forecast and then everyone has like a
Dang.
3X hoodie on or something like that
Yeah.
on
I
Memorial
remember that was
weekend.
for the last two of them. I remember Shady's people were wearing hoodies, or at least at nighttime it got cold enough to where it was just dissipating the whole crowd. Everybody would go home, or and it does affect it. If you get a warm one, it makes it so much better.
Oh, yeah, it's like,
My party
Lighter
last year was like looking at the forecast.
It
You're
was
like, because a lot of
rain.
times you're like, maybe we can dodge, and it was like, man, we are gonna.
It's like
get
right when
cooked.
it
But it
hit,
added
yeah.
it added to the element.
It was
of
fun. I mean, we
Yes,
had a great
it was
time.
raging
It wasn't
people.
like
Yeah.
a cold rain,
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
would still be in,
Mhm, that's true.
normal
It
it
clothes.
wasn't
and do it, so.
thunderstorm, like it wasn't like
For sure,
life threatening.
No.
And Greasy and Nick killed it. So we turned the stage so it was like a boiler room, like on that backside, and it was just super fun. But then it was raining so hard, like wherever you're at, you're just kind of stuck. So
I came,
time.
that was my first white party in probably 4 years.
yeah,
But we were supposed to go on the boat, correct? And then that fell through.
yep.
And then I ended up going with
Yeah, you
Rowan
were-
and JG. Actually, funny enough.
You would
That
be like,
is-
there'd be like 80 billion people going, and Brand would be like, I'm not gonna make it. And I'm like, oh, dude, we're gonna cancel the whole thing.
Yeah.
It would be like 2 hours
Aw,
beforehand, and we'd be sitting there like, you call him and tell him no. You call him and tell him no.
Well, there's like
But-
people that fly in for that party, which is crazy.
Mhm.
And like
That's
last
true.
year, people were like texting,
one
being
leg.
like, not
One
gonna
guys
make
with
it.
one
Like,
leg
I was like,
flying in.
oh, that's 20 people. That's 30 people. So,
How did your buddy with one leg? How did he lose his leg? Do you know?
John?
He had a bout with cancer.
Oh wow.
And then just basically where they took it is the whole reason why he has that implant,
No.
basically. He doesn't have the carbon fiber type because of where they took it at. So like you see those guys with the military,
yeah.
like what they've been in war, and they had like that really super sleek like carbon fiber. It all depends on where they actually take the
He's-
extremity from.
He says like such a badass. I forget he has one leg, and I'll be like, dude, come on. And he's like, I have one leg. We're like, oh yeah, shit.
sorry.
My bad, dude.
Yeah.
Or like, he was when we were at Omnia, we were in Vegas. Steve Aoki was playing. He's playing down here Memorial Day.
Yeah.
He was trying to cake people, like throw stuff, and then he looked and Shaw took his leg off and was waving it around, and Aoki just stopped everything. He was like, "This guy."
This is awesome.
The party trick part is insane.
That- I
so,
mean, yo,
yeah.
sometimes you'd see it passed around the bar and be like, is there somebody passing a fake leg around?
At
Like
Tap-
it's somebody.
At Tap and Grill, I remember they were doing the putting competition, and he gave it to Chuck, and Chuck used it as a club
a
and
club.
tried
And
to
he
hit him.
basically won.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah,
that's not the first time those bros have done that
that
trick
old
though,
funny
for
factor,
sure.
Always tends to work out.
When
Oh,
he's
Wayne's
Later,
gonna check.
Wayne.
when he's gonna
Don't go poop
run in
anywhere.
security.
Important doggy stuff.
Yeah.
To real estate month end, what are your thoughts? It's a weird game to play, right? It's kind of
A lot more work than I initially thought. It's one of those things that you look at it and you see like somebody just wants to buy a house and that's kind of it. But there's a lot more to it.
Yeah.
That
And they
I've
don't
come
teach
to
you it
find
in
out.
school?
Exactly not. And even the real estate classes that you take are very vague in learning. I don't think that taught me anything about the real life of realty.
Yeah.
I think that
You learn
there's
the
a-
most when you're actually in it and
Absolutely,
doing it, and from
absolutely.
your
So
other
a
colleagues.
month and a half
and-
in, I'm still trying to learn. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's.
I mean, I learn stuff all the time, still
I'm
to this
still
day, and
learning
I've been doing it
stuff,
for
yeah.
almost 11 years.
it's weird because I was like telling you, I was like, it'll take 2 years before you even kind of figure out what's
It's-
going on. You'll be like, oh shit.
I mean,
like,
right
it's
now,
just a
filling
lot.
out a contract is still I need my hand held for that type of stuff because I don't know what I'm doing.
It's gonna
Particularly,
That's
and I
normal.
don't want to miss out.
Yeah, when you
on-
want to be careful.
Exactly, I
like,
wanna
make
make
sure
sure
you're
that I'm
doing it
doing my
right. Because
due
I mean, it's a
diligence.
big. I mean, it's a big deal.
For sure. and
But you're
especially the
here,
amount of
like
money.
you're in, like I feel like you just absorb so much more with like all the lingo. And
Yeah.
You
like, where
know,
did that
you
come
learn
from?
you learn certain
Good
skills,
job.
and by the end of it, I'm excited to see where I'm at in a year. I'm excited to see where I'm at in 5 years. Like
I'm pumped to see where.
this is a roller coaster, and just on the up and up right now.
You got big
so.
closing Friday. You already closed the lot.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Hey.
So 2-1, man.
Nice.
Claire closed the deal before I did, and I was like, damn it, I gotta get one of these things.
Yeah, that was.
The
You know what?
first
I don't think I ever knew that.
The first deal I closed was with the Cottrells, and we were strapped for money. And my car broke down while I was showing them, and I ended up riding with them. And then they wrote an offer and dropped me off, and I was like, "Oh my god, these guys
You're
are
like,
awesome!"
thank God you guys wrote an offer.
Yeah, I was
'cause
like-
need my car fixed.
They're like, I'm like, "Is there a problem?" I'm like, "Yeah, can I get a ride?" I'm sorry about that.
That went full
It's
circle
really
too
embarrassing.
because they're
Yeah.
super nice.
They're
And
the
then so
best,
when
yeah.
I joined him first thing, that was the first one that I got to hit out of.
Really?
Yeah,
All
Savannah.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He,
Mike and Velma Cottrell.
Well, they
Shout
looking
out.
for
That was a
another
gimme.
house? Yeah, hold on. Let's keep,
Nice
Bring it
place in
back in.
Camelot
Come on.
Estates.
Let's
let's
Is
keep
it
this
time?
rolling.
Is it
Let's
time?
keep this rolling, you know?
Cottrells, we love you.
Maybe,
Get that
maybe
on Friday.
it's like the new person's people, you know? Like,
Hey.
you just, they need to buy.
I wrecked a drone. Me and Claire were like at a dumb fight or something, and she was shooting pictures, and I was driving the drone. We go outside, and I wasn't paying attention. I backed it into a bush that was like this high and just destroyed it. And then I was
those
like,
things are,
yeah. So then I walked back in, and I was like pouting, and she's like, "Did you crash the drone?" I was like, yeah. I was up in Eugene, home of Landree Hills, and that golf course up there. I was trying to
That's
shoot this
regular
lot on the
old.
highway, and they were hitting golf balls at it, and I didn't know. And a golf ball, you saw it go in front of the I was like, oh, man. But then if I was thinking about it,
You
and I was
would've-
like, I thought I could
I
hit
would
that.
do the same
like,
thing
You
too,
would have
yeah.
probably cheered. Actually, you'd be
if
the only
someone
guy
hit it
would've
with a
been like,
golf ball,
okay.
I'd be like, I'm not even mad.
You're
That's
like,
pretty
good-
cool.
good hit,
That guy's
pretty
going to
good.
talk about
Yeah.
that forever.
No question at all. Because
That would've been
accuracy,
sweet.
like, damn, dude,
That'd be hard.
if you could hit a
Yeah.
drone.
Some of those drones, like I like started like watching them. I went down this rabbit hole of like drone wrecks. So you can put like a $30,000-$40,000 camera on drones for like movies and stuff, and then they'll crash, and you're just like, oh.
That hurts.
So which one's better now? Because I've flown a small drone only, but I see in the back that you have a big drone.
Yeah.
Is
We
that
got-
one? Is
You're
that one?
still on the baby drone.
That-
No,
uh,
no,
the-
I know.
the
I don't
bigger-
plan on.
those bigger
Does it
ones
shoot
now
better?
aren't as good.
Okay, but
like
that's
so
what-
that one's really good. The drone technology has come crazy. So the one that I have is a little bit bigger. It's got a longer lens.
you would
But
just
that's the
think
one
that-
that you've been driving. That's the one that I love that drone.
Yeah,
it's
no,
sweet.
it's phenomenal.
And
But I
it's
just
perfect.
think, I mean, in that sense of like when I think about it, the bigger the better, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that the
Nah.
bigger one's going to be better than the smaller one, but obviously it's not the case.
Some of them have like these crazy zooms on them where you could take them up and like look right at. It's nuts. So it's like
It's starting to get
bananas.
creepy now.
Well,
where
and Michael Jordan's golf course, they have drones. If you order drinks, you order them from an app, and a
Yes.
drone takes them to your.
shut up.
It's like they're
Yeah.
delivering groceries and stuff out west.
10 years we're fucked.
And that's
dude.
scary, yeah.
They're starting to take
I don't
everybody's
like it.
job at this
gonna be
point,
wild.
The
dude.
drones or the
Yeah, well,
robots?
drones and
life,
AI
period.
in general, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
now
it's-
with this AI, you don't even have to. You just put a picture of somebody and you
Well,
can
don't
make
you
them do
aren't you
activities.
getting a
so-
robot?
Oh yeah, we're supposed to get
I
that
mean,
robot.
like,
anybody's
it's
not
supposed to be
gonna-
August, like that watches, like that'll fold your clothes and you can teach it to do.
Shut up.
But then
Yeah.
you click a button. It's called I forget the name of it, but you click a button and you can train it so it will like somebody will take it over and they can look through it at like the company and like learn how to do it for the robot, so it like can watch you.
Really?
But then it's like
Okay,
I don't really care if they're watching through my
How much
robot.
do
That's
one
on
of
them.
those robots cost?
A lot.
It was
I
like
was
an
gonna say.
entry. It was like it wasn't. Your deposit was what, like $200.
Yeah, the deposit like $200. I think they're like $15,000.
Okay.
But
But
I'll sell my car. I just want a robot. It-
Oh my god.
if you want to
He's gonna
come
be
over
back
and I'll be
driving
like, you want a
with-
pizza
Yeah,
roll, and a robot walks out,
Just
I'll
so
be
you
like,
know.
dude,
Yo.
I mean, like,
Yeah, the flex on that would be phenomenal. Man.
Oh,
like,
man.
hold on, you want to play rock paper scissors with
Yeah.
this thing?
dude, your
I just be like,
robot
"You
is going to know
thirsty?"
so many random things that are not going to apply to any laundry folding whatsoever at your house.
I just want it to be like dancing with googly eyes on.
See?
Can we have it here at the office?
Yeah. Well,
Can you like travel or can you take it in your car? And
yeah. I mean, like
Like a
walks around. You
support?
can, yeah. And drive around with it.
Now, what
Yeah.
kind of no? We'll take this one out. But does it do anything? There's robots that will
Oh,
like give you
wait.
blowjobs and shit like that.
Yeah.
I think those are already online.
Not like a
They
real
have
robot,
those.
like one that'll walk into your room and be like, "Good morning."
I think I don't know if it'll wake you up, but they
Well,
have
your
those.
phone's listening to you, so now it's going to
Yeah,
automatically
I
feed you
got-
one.
I got 15 grand for robots.
I
so
think-
start
No,
selling some
now you're just
houses.
gonna get
Now we know what you're doing with
ads.
your first closing money on Friday.
I think
Weird.
I think we're like less than 5 years away. You're gonna be at some restaurant and you'll be like, you're not gonna believe this. Some dude was there with a robot having dinner.
No question.
like-
they're
This
dating
yeah.
robots.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No,
It's
because
gonna
it's
be-
gonna
I
be
mean,
like,
honestly.
because
I
it's gonna be
know.
some dude that
That's
can't
so
get a
scary.
date, and the robot's
Yeah.
gonna be like, "You're the man. You're
And
awesome." Be
they'll
like,
it
you know
learns
what?
you.
The superhero one,
Yes.
and it's
Great
like
video.
that's just from a picture and a prompt and all that stuff. So it's like, if you're like, I think Tyler Perry was building a big movie studio, and he like just pulled the plug because he saw all this stuff and was like, "This is
There's
this
no
is gonna
need
be
for-
it."
Yeah, no need for half that
And
stuff.
if
right?
the only people that lose their jobs like movie stars, you're like, "Oh, sucks," but this movie is probably gonna be awesome.
R.I.P.
Yeah, but that's
Tyler
coming
probably
right around the
just
corner.
tell something like at some point you're going to be like, what kind of movie do you want to watch? Like, I want to watch an action movie that has a hero, and then it's just going to create some movie for you.
Oh, yeah.
It is crazy how quick it, like,
Mm-hmm.
even just working with Gemini, and you had a way larger platform than even what I had. And I don't even know how to do anything. I did it
Well,
in
that-
10 seconds.
That Seed Dance is the
That
one
was
that-
wild.
that's
The one that he
like
was
that
doing,
is one
yeah.
that just came
Yeah.
out, and that's like that's just
pretty
from one
impressive.
picture. There's one I saw you tried to mess with it, the Soul one or whatever it's called, but you put like 20 pictures in, and then you're supposed to be able to like, I don't know, I haven't been able to drive it yet, but
like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it like just creates a whole like profile like.
Because they said like 30% of OnlyFans are like fake people like that on there.
Shit.
So you could be like,
Just
man,
making money off of
I'm in
an
love with
AI.
Ashley. And you'd be like,
Who's
Ashley's
taking
like
my
some Indian
surveys,
guy.
though? Like,
Well, I
who's
mean, even like
answering
if I'm on Instagram or Facebook, I just see things and I'm like, is that AI or not?
Well, that's
like it's
crazy.
really hard
Like,
to
it's
tell
getting advanced
sometimes.
that
You can't
quick.
tell
That's
anymore.
why
It's
I'm-
really, really hard.
That girl that we had the video of that works and she
Really?
was selling real estate, and I thought she was AI.
Yeah, the
one
little
that,
gal from Oklahoma,
yes,
the little blonde
the
or
little
whatever.
blonde
she's
girl,
from.
because
Yeah.
she looks like a porcelain doll. Like
Mhm.
that chick doesn't look real,
Yeah.
but obviously
She's doing it,
She
yeah.
is real. Yeah.
The
Does a
cra-
great job.
you're gonna be able to like make videos of something and show and be like, look, Brant did this, and she'll be like,
I'm
is
like,
that
no,
AI?
Well, that's the
didn't.
scary part is they're
Yeah.
gonna, you got like,
You gotta watch out what type of
You're just gonna have
shit
to
that could be.
start hitting the Shaggy song, just like it wasn't me, and
Yeah.
like you'd be like,
It wasn't me.
be like, because like now you
It's
just
your
be like,
walk-in
that's
song.
AI, and be like, no, man, they were there, and be like, nah, that was
Don't
AI
have, Don't have
stuff.
to explain it anymore to anybody, so we're good on that.
Yeah. Well, speaking of interesting summers, I guess you're single now. So hopefully we're up to 15 people listening by now. But what are you looking for in a lady?
I'm not.
or are you looking?
I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
I'm turning gay, man. I'm over
What are you
these
looking for a
God, you
dude?
Over
Boy,
these bitches, dude.
I cannot wait to see the response for that. No,
yeah.
just
No, it's
date
gonna be-
outside
Yeah,
the
hey,
circle.
you're gonna get a lot of
No,
those.
no.
That's not the
rumors.
first rumor.
Yeah,
Can we,
there you go.
let's pinky promise.
Been heard.
Yeah.
You're
I'm in
dating
on-
outside of the Swift and Co circle.
Yeah, I think that I'm not gonna date anybody. I think I'm gonna concentrate on myself for at least
You're
the
having a hot
summer.
girl summer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna,
Nice.
we'll
Sell some houses.
yeah, kind of
Hang out with
concentrate on
Winnie.
that. If they come around, they come around. If not, I'm not.
Hope you're not
chasing
talking to
nobody.
anybody right now.
No.
Okay.
I think.
Good.
Well, what are you gonna say to the people that think you just had the pirate party at Doc Knockers, so Winnie could wear an eye patch?
Yeah.
Wait, all right. So funny enough,
Winnie has one eye.
my friend Amber got her an eye patch, so she will be wearing an eye
So
patch.
Does she have
Does
like an
she wear
outfit
it?
too?
I've got her to put it on and kind of walk around, but she tends to try to knock
Maybe
it
we can
off.
get her something let's like
But
this.
I'll make sure, or I'll just glue it on her so that she can't take it off.
Please
I
do
don't
not
know if
super
I'd do
glue that
that.
on her.
Just kidding. But she's definitely gonna wear it. She hangs out most Sundays that I do work at Doc Knockers. She puts on a crab outfit and hangs out, and she's
so
kind of a mascot
cute.
for it. So thank you for Tony to letting me bring her to work. But she, yeah, the one eye. I tell you, dude, it's beautiful that her name's Winnie, because then I just changed her name to One-Eyed Winnie.
Tell everybody real
kinda
quick how
does
it
those-
happened.
A
Like-
degenerate retina
Oof.
issue, and it usually just tends to be in Shih Tzus.
Shit.
But was just made aware of it around Christmas, and it was one of those last-minute decisions on take the eye out or pay a large amount of money to keep the eye, and she would still be blind. So
You
Oof.
said,
we chose,
"See you later,
we
eye."
chose to go for the cheaper option.
The eyes have
and the quality of life doesn't change. The lady that was doing it was like the head of MU veterinary school. So she was like the head lady. And she's
Oh no,
like,
she
"Look,"
hasn't missed a beat.
she's like, I've had dogs my entire life, and I've had Shih Tzus that also had their eyes taken out. So it was on her.
Oh, shit.
Didn't you tell me that when you were going through all of that, you asked him if there was like an implant
That was all right. So
you could
yeah,
put
thanks
it-
for making me look dumb here, but yes, no, I'm just kidding. So
I think it's funny.
I've never went through this issue.
I would ask the same
before,
thing.
So I was like, "Do we get a glass eye for her?" And the lady laughed and said, "No, we're gonna sew that shut." And I said, "Okay." She said there was be a lot of problems for infection and shit, but I
Be your
kind of.
googly eyed.
Yeah,
I
wow.
kind of would like a party trick where I could be like,
Pop her
watch
eye out?
this.
Oh,
yes,
God.
So
come
you're
on.
basically
Right.
going back to the Shaw
If
game.
you're at
Oh,
the
if I
bar and you're
could've
like,
done
dude,
that.
my dog's eye
I'd be
fell
like,
out.
yo,
You'd be like,
it
"What?"
fell out. Oh my
Yeah.
God. You know, you could
could
play around
really-
with that
yeah,
really
that's-
all day
yeah.
long. Or get her a
Wow.
really cool eye, you know, maybe like a snake eye or something.
We were at
Something really wild.
we went to that. How was the sushi bar for you guys last night? We
It was
to go to the
great.
soft
it was
opening
amazing.
for
Yeah,
new
I'm really
restaurant.
excited for it all.
So good.
It was really good. Yeah.
The
They did two
Oh, they
soft
talked about the
openings
fish.
in,
Yeah, they did Monday night and last night.
so they forgot my
friends and
invitation
family.
somewhere, right?
It was just
Yeah.
friends and
It still
family.
happened.
yeah,
It's
just
okay.
friends and family.
Friends.
Maybe you're just
friends.
I guess. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Sorry. No, that's-
No,
I just forgot that maybe because he probably mailed it to
No,
the
I probably
sales
forgot.
address
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
that's
you
what
know,
happened.
that's
He told me
probably
he
what
mailed
it
us every sales
was.
address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no. Well, speaking of eyes, the reason
No.
why they're going to for that fish, they're going to buy fish whole because that way you know how fresh the fish is. Because if the eyeball turns gray, then they know
Yeah, Scotty's like,
I
when
love
we
that.
get fish, I always look at its in its
So
eye,
us-
make sure it's not gray. And I was
So,
like,
yeah.
That's
Us
the last thing I want to do is look into a
Americans
dead
don't be
fish's
like-
eye. But
so they buy fish with heads
I was
on
like,
it. so you
ooh,
can
but I'm
see
like,
eyeball
way to
them.
go,
you
chef.
you go anywhere else, Costa Rica, Jamaica, they serve the fish that way. We're the only country that cuts the head off and serves it as a fillet,
Right.
so you don't
I'm-
see
Yeah.
it.
A square.
Now,
Team
do
know
anytime
how-
you get a
you don't eat
full
fish,
fish.
then if it has the head on it? Does
I
it
mean,
kind of freak you out a little
Yeah,
bit?
for sure.
See, no,
I mean, I'd still eat it, but I'd be like, man,
If you give
get
me a
this out of here.
snapper that I could still see the head on it, that
Yeah.
I
Like
think
when you go
it
on
just
vacation and stuff, and you they,
immensely tastes better. But
it's awesome.
No, but Scotty, like the attention to detail, like that, like every fish that we cook here, I look in the eye to make sure you're like, holy cow,
That's
this is
wild.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
good.
I mean,
that
it
shows
made
you,
sense.
Yeah,
But you're
100%.
like, dang.
They had a scallop there. Did you eat the miso scallop? That might have been
Very,
the best
very
scallop
good.
I've ever had.
I mean, I don't know
Did they
anybody
keep it in the
that's-
shell?
yeah, it was like a miso based scallop or something.
Mhm.
It was,
I love that. I love that.
It was
was good.
crazy. It's gonna be good.
That
presentation.
hamachi was bomb.
Do you know when
Yeah,
they
very
open
soon.
or when they're shooting for it?
I word was June 1st, but I don't know.
It's gonna
Don't
be
quote
awesome.
us.
Yeah,
And
don't
it's-
quote me.
And we
Don't
could
kill
probably
us,
walk
we're
10
there.
days away.
Yeah, we walked to they put a big balloon on the gas station the other day for grand opening. We went in there thinking they'd be like some kind of shoe carnival environment. Nothing. Like it was just.
Not even like free corn nuts. Or
It was buy one get one
Nothing.
free
Beef jerky.
beef jerky. That was it.
That was about the
Yeah.
gist. But we
It
were kind
was-
of disappointed because the balloon got us to go there.
Yeah,
And then
I thought we get like a T-shirt or
I
something.
thought-
I thought
Something.
raffle.
and it
The
wasn't
heck?
anything. It was just that there was new gas pumps there. It was pretty much the gist. And if you want to buy one, get one on beef jerky, you could have done that too. But there was no
Lame.
sort of like free appetizers or maybe
At a
some,
gas station?
some free sodas or
Free
something.
hot
Gas
dogs?
station
I don't know,
sushi.
something.
Yeah,
I'm not- yeah,
I mean,
you put a
a
big
tornado?
Give me,
Free
give me some
tornado?
slushies.
You put
I
a
don't
balloon
know,
on
slushies,
top
something.
with some flags. I wanted
I
something.
want something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a
Especially
quick
when you're
trip.
promoting.
I love Casey's.
Yeah.
I do love me some Casey's, but I do miss me some chicken
Quick
taquitos.
trips, pretty.
I wish we
Pretty
had
legit.
a Buc-ee's around here. That's your go-to.
Oh.
I'm
dude.
kind of glad we don't.
I
No.
love Buc-ee's.
No, because it's like a
'Cause I love
destination.
it too
It's like
much.
you get
It is.
excited.
That'd be just
Yeah.
crushing those triple meat sandwiches all day.
I mean, the food is really good there.
It's weird,
Have
right?
you had the
It's-
Philly, like the
I know it
the
doesn't seem right.
No,
burrito from
Uh-uh.
Buc-ee's?
No,
Like Philly cheesesteak
We should.
burrito?
I wonder if
I
they
just
bring
get
back
really, really
I've
good.
only really had one thing. 'cause I-
Bucky bikinis for Make Party Code Great Again because everybody wants a theme.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Buc-ee's,
Yeah, should we take a vote on what kind of theme we should
Yeah,
have
we
this
should
year
do,
for
actually everybody who's
Make Party
if
Code Great
the
Again?
12 people that are listening. Like, what should
right.
we do for the theme for
the one thing
Make
that's
Party Code Great Again?
probably the easiest run it back is it's World Cup, so you got to go almost
Yeah,
America
that's
again.
true.
But
Yeah, but I mean, how? No offense, soccer players, they're bad man pajamas, but I don't know how you incorporate that
well,
you
they're
could do
probably
flags
gonna
on
lose
the-
right away too. I
because
hope they
Mexico
don't.
and USA are supposed to. They don't have the best odds, I guess, to go all the way.
No, I looked at it. It's not looking
It's
good.
not looking like they're going.
But I don't think it's ever been looking good for us. It's not our
Yeah.
thing. But the fact that it's
Like
here, like,
Venezuela or something.
but all the times are going to be like, it's all going to be primetime stuff. So like everyone's going to get caught up in it.
Man, when does that start? That's in Kansas City's one
It's
of the
like
hubs, right?
mid-June, and then at
Okay.
the finale, I was looking at it's like July 19th. So it's like a
And-
month.
Fun fact: the bars are not closing. Correct?
I am scared of that, and
It
I'm
is
not
5 a.m. or
100%
they're
true.
supposed to-
But if
That's
that they won't they don't have to close.
what I hear. They even
Until
said in
5?
Kansas City they're not supposed to. They're
If-
supposed to open until 5 a.m.
if
but how
Lake
do you
House
You're supposed
staff for
to?
that? Like
If
that is
Lake
I mean,
House-
they have the option
Oh,
of, I
okay.
guess. I
if
don't
Lake
know.
House stays open on that Sunday till 5,
gonna be
like
wild.
God help everybody. Like that's going to be
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, because
I mean, I'm here for it, but I'm going to be going to that like I'm going to.
I'm gonna start drinking at
5.
3 in the morning. I can't. You imagine starting at midnight and having to fucking run that thing till 5 a.m.
Well, like
I got it done in college, but not now.
I used to think it was cool. Like when we
Was-
started going to Key West, I was like, it's awesome the bars are open late, but like if you stay up till 5, 10 o'clock in the morning is still there at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's not like
Yo.
everything
And
else
that's a
moves
day
back.
You're,
So
you're showing then too. It's
You
on
no
Sunday,
question. I'm
guess
like,
what?
and I will stay till somebody makes me leave. Like I'm not like, well, we
That's
stay for
true.
4 more hours. Be like, it's 1
Everybody
in the morning.
knows that. I think about you.
Yeah,
I know. I love hanging out.
yeah.
he does love
He
that.
does
I love
love
hanging
hanging
out.
out.
Speaking of, you're having an after party too for
White party.
Oh, you are at the
Looks
house?
like it.
Hager's are handing over the baton.
Oh, okay.
They said they will take over the shootout party, but
Are-
they're like,
Oh,
they would
that's-
rather
yeah.
not do
The
Is he
gu-
coming to DJ though? At least.
the gu-
that.
I don't know. The goose is gone. Goose was scary. We had a big
Oh,
goose on our
on
dock.
your
It was
dock?
chased people away.
I had one
Did it
too.
babies?
They always do, but they
How
go
did you
away.
get rid of it?
It had its babies and
Babies.
took
Yeah.
off,
Okay.
but
Once
it was
they-
not
yeah,
happy.
the babies.
And we parked that boat right next to it, so everybody walked by and this goose was just flipping on everybody.
Mhm.
But yeah, I guess we have to get some soup dumplings and
Yes.
frozen pizzas. Be a little more prepared.
Brian Hills would be very mad at you if you did. Well, remember they were gonna fill your
Soup
freezer with
dumplings,
steak or
man.
something.
Yeah, is it? they were like over
Speaking
there.
of, don't we have a whole bunch of frozen meat in our fridge?
There's frozen,
bunch of
there's
steaks in
frozen meat
there.
everywhere.
Well,
Where was that
where did
from?
it come from?
We have an empty like freezer in our garage, and Hills and Mike Wright were like not having it. And they're like, "We're buying you half a cow right now to put in this." I was like, "Don't! Like, why would I? Like, I don't even know why would I need that." And they're like, "We got to fill this," and I was like,
I took 2 steaks out of that fridge.
He did. He
Out of
gave
this
to
fridge?
him.
Out of the
Oh,
freezer. Yeah.
How were
It's-
they?
He's
it's
like, I'll
phenomenal.
take that.
"Really?"
Did
Phenomenal.
you eat it?
You
Now
damn
You
I
thought
right.
I'd
was
eat
gonna-
it? Was it good?
Absolutely.
I'm not a big
And
like.
they were T-bones too, so it was like
Ooh, that's the
expensive
best.
steaks. Yeah.
Where did it
personally
come
like
from?
It's a good question.
Oh,
okay.
snap.
Well,
Well,
free
there
from-
wasn't anything wrong with them. So.
Well, you're still
Oh, I
here.
think some of it was from Claire's dad. Got us some. That might have been him, or there was some other.
There's some good stuff in
there
there.
was phenomenal stuff in there. I was like, well, we'll take this for cleaning the
I
basement
don't like
up. I
thawing
got you
out
guys.
meat for some reason, but sometimes I guess it's okay.
You
Did
can
it
pay-
taste like it just doesn't taste?
I get
It's
you
just
saying
being
not that
patient is
freezer
whack.
burnt, but those aren't freezer.
aren't- those weren't?
burnt.
being patient. Like feel like sitting there like, come on.
just watching it
Yeah. Mm,
thaw out. Yeah,
I'm hungry. Hurry.
let's go.
he sits there all day.
Did you or do we have an ad or a sponsor that you were speaking of for?
I do. If we can get a soup dumpling sponsor, I will.
I mean-
flip.
I mean, anything. Let's get some energy drinks. Let's try. Some
Shout out to
booze,
Runzel
maybe
Hair Care Products.
Surfside.
They sponsored us this
We
year.
get enough. Well, I mean, we could.
We got some hair care products sponsoring. We got that coming in.
That's yeah.
If we get soup dumplings, we're really gonna. We start doing some ad reads here. If we get up to 20 people, I think we start doing
And according to
ads.
Savannah, we need squishy heads.
Oh,
We need
well,
squishies.
yeah.
So this podcast is brought to you by.
Was
Whoever
it
wants
Nito?
to be
Or
it.
start
Dude, if we get Nito sponsorship,
Nito. Oh boy.
What's the Nino?
Oh
Oh,
jeez.
man.
You had to be here the other
That's
day.
a
It was
whole
like,
ordeal.
they're
Deal.
like
home.
squishies. Like I guess kids are all into the squishies.
You know, like the,
Okay.
that
Like
butter
stress relievers, like
Mhm.
stress.
Sort
like,
of, yeah.
Thai Beanie Babies, like the name brand Nito squishies, are like the big dog squishies.
And evidently,
It's like the
guess-
new thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what the most like the if you want to be a big dog, evidently you have a Dr Pepper one. You're like in.
Oh, it's like
That's
the
what
coolest
Savannah's-
one.
Yeah,
Dr.
that's what
Pepper and
Savannah
dumplings.
We
says.
thought
Yeah.
about you
He
instantly.
got Hannah excited about
Yeah.
the Dr. Pepper one. Okay.
And
She was
Fine one.
hardcore squishy. Like she knew the
she
stuff.
knows all of it. Yeah.
Is it a kids thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we
Yeah.
were at a dock
I was
party.
like, man, hold on, how come I haven't heard of this?
we were at it's all the cool stuff, man.
Moms in the building.
We were on this dock party, and this guy's like, "Man, I spent like $600 at a squishy store the other day," and I was like, "What are you? What? How?
He was
what is that?"
intense.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but I guess for resale value, if you're trying to, I guess.
It's just.
I mean, we
Otherwise,
no, I
do
ordered
you
don't
just
some
get
sit
it.
there and
yeah,
squeeze on 'em
They
and, yeah.
fly off the shelves.
What was your go-to kid toy? Like if it was like your
This is
favorite.
gonna be a wild. So I'm just going, maybe not go to kid thing, but I'll go to like something that was a fad at one point.
no video
longer
game,
is.
like straight toy.
It's not. No, Bogs. Is that a weird one, right?
Pogs.
Bogs.
Pogs?
Pogs.
Yeah,
With,
the,
like,
the,
the-
like collector deal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Am I saying it wrong?
No,
It
I'm
was
trying to just
POG.
Yeah, Pogs. Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
and then they had slammers.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I had a bunch of those, and I
Okay.
didn't know how to play. You'd be like,
I
and
don't
then if they
remember
flip
what those
over,
were-
you
what
get them.
So
and
it
then
was
it's like,
weird.
yeah.
There were these circular things, and then there would be like a heavier one that was like
It's
a
a slammer. Oh yeah.
barely
Anyways, I don't
remember
know,
that.
and this is why I come back to it was a fad at one point. Like I remember
Mhm.
being, it was maybe 8th grade or freshman in high school, whatever it was, maybe even younger than that. But it was like a thing because my buddy and I would collect them, and you'd trade them in and out, and I guess kind of like what are the cards? that everybody's
Pokemon cards, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of the same
Yeah,
aspect
okay.
as that. But that was my weird one. But I don't know if I had like a, besides playing sports and video games, that was kind
We
of my
had
go-to.
what was the little? It was like a
Nothing.
keychain, and you could
The
feed it. and-
Tagamakus or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. It
Yeah,
was an
one
animal,
of
and if
those.
you didn't,
That's
it
like
would
those
die.
like
Yeah.
Tamagotchis?
chip
Yeah,
bag.
Is that it? Yeah.
I
I don't
something
know.
like that. I can't remember.
But you're right.
I
It would
remember
make a noise
having that. Yeah.
once you like
Mhm.
you fed it or made
I
it
get
happy
it.
or
Yeah.
whatever the deal was.
My dad, they were talking. He was with some guy at their house, and he was saying that he's got to go home and feed his cows, but he's got to do something. But he was talking about Farmville when that, and my dad
man.
got so mad because he figured out they were fake cows, and he's like, "What is he talking? Like he's talking about phase an adult man." And I was just like,
Somewhere at my mom's house, there's like probably boxes full of Garbage Pail Kids cards. You remember those?
"Uh huh,
And you had like
those are sweet."
the what A and B. You had two. You always wanted like the A card rather than the B card. But I mean, I have like photo albums full of these collector cards.
I have a
No,
bunch of
let's
cards.
hope those come
Yeah.
back.
And I do because
So
my
you can-
sister's name was Larkin, and they had Barkin Larkin,
Okay.
and that provided hours of torture.
Yeah. They named this after you.
They
yeah.
did. Mhm. It's
I
good.
have to go Ninja Turtles. Was my jam.
Did you ever do
Oh,
anything
yeah.
that you collected?
Power
No Beanie
Rangers.
Babies, no nothing like that.
The Turtles had the van, and they also had the blimp, and the blimp was next level. So
And these were like action figures, correct?
yeah, but you could put the action figures on the blimp, and it was
It's basically like Barbie
The
for
real
boys.
deal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's like going on here. Didn't have a car and a house.
Yeah.
Had a blimp.
The
Just kinda
same-
throw
yeah,
'em
blimp,
around.
a blimp was the house.
You had you at blimp. Like, still.
Yeah.
Like, blimps are.
The weirdest.
I wish I had a blimp
The
right
weirder
now.
the better for him.
We need to get
Or
a blimp. We need to get
blimpies,
a.
whatever that
If we go to Katie's wedding, we need to get a helicopter.
Yes.
Oh,
We have to get a helicopter.
wouldn't that just be if you left like that? Like, oh, guys, our ride's here, and you hopped in a helicopter and left.
We need
And
an
then-
Oh,
8-person
we're gonna
helicopter,
land
which
it.
is tough.
And then
Right.
we blew the whole reception
Yeah.
away.
Right,
Like,
yeah,
this is
just
how
mess
it's
up
gonna
the
go.
whole
They-
wedding. Like, damn,
No,
that
we
didn't
won't
work
do
as
New
that, but-
friends.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
And I don't think we'd like. You can't wait for it. Like when it gets to, we have to like run to get into it. I think that would be the funnest.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole.
Yeah.
You
Very
guys
busy
in your
funnest.
outfits, and are you officiating it? Correct?
Yeah, I think this is my.
How many weddings is this?
6 or 7.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's pretty solid.
Oh, yeah.
And how
What's
you
the?
and how'd you go about? You did not just do that.
Yeah.
That's for yeah.
How'd you
that's
go
it.
about acquiring the license? Because I might want to start doing something like.
Hey, you
that.
can do it all. You can take my spot.
You'd be actually really good. I mean,
You'd be good
you're
at it,
starting
yeah.
this
No,
year, but
he's-
like
you're
starting
good,
now.
yeah.
you're really good at it.
I just
at-
would. I would.
feel
I
like
want
you'd be
to.
good at it.
I don't mind
prep a
public speaking
speech,
at
you
all.
know what
I
I mean?
can't
But-
sing like in public. That like karaoke freaks me out, but I can talk all day. It doesn't
Yeah.
bother me. But no, it's you sign on to the United whatever. It's like a 10-minute
Oh,
deal
so it's just an
online.
internet thing. You ain't
Yeah,
gotta,
and then
yeah.
you sign
You ain't
it.
got to be a religious person at all or anything like
No,
that.
but like it's really just paperwork. So it's like you get a license from the church, you sign it, or the bride and groom. They don't really sign it because they already filed for it with their
Yeah.
socials and everything. You have a witness sign it, and then the officiant signs it, and then they go back and file it. And
you know who
That's
my
it.
officiant for my wedding was?
Winnie,
Winnie.
It's nice.
that's crazy.
I know, isn't it wild that there's only like 5 or 6 states that you can do it at, but one of
That
them is
one was
Colorado,
state.
and you just put some ink on the dog's paw, and that was the
that's so cute.
signature.
Mhm.
Ariel and Travis asked me to do it, the first one, and they kept being like, they're like, we need to talk to you, and I was like, what are they talking like? And it was like really weird, and they kept like asking me, and then they called and asked me, and I was like, you want me to marry you? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, I'm at a Golden Corral by myself right now. Like, are you sure?
Are you sure you
about
want
this?
me to do this? Yeah.
Swift married
I
Chuck
married
and
Chuck
I,
and that,
and he
yeah.
had he wrote the quotes from Huey Lewis, "Power of Love." He's like reading the vows to us, and I was like, "This sounds like an '80s song." I'm like, "Oh my god, it's Huey Lewis!"
Don't need
I
no
love-
money.
that's like
Don't need no
beautiful.
fame.
That's perfect.
And now every
Don't
time
need
it
no
comes
credit
on, it doesn't
card.
matter who anybody is, and your friends will automatically get a text from somebody
Yeah.
because they know that's what he did.
You listen to the news. It's a great American poet.
He's
But
great.
we're trying to.
Yeah.
We did those fake weddings at Bootleggers, and
Hey,
we used to do
this is,
stuff like
that's
that.
funny you bring it up because I
Yeah.
was at Shady Gators last night, and they have a fraternity in town from Nebraska, and there was a girl sitting next to AJ and I, and she's like, "We're doing a fake wedding tomorrow."
Ooh.
And AJ proceeded to tell them, I don't know who the first one was. Was it Sloan and I were the first one that you guys did?
No.
There was somebody before. Fletcher did it after me.
Yours was the first big one. I think there was one.
There was one that went before Spencer, wasn't it? Spencer and
I think it was Colin. Was
Okay.
it Colin? It might have been Colin Keeley
okay,
or Colin somebody.
yeah, somebody.
It's fake. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fake.
But that turned out that was one of the, and people
idea
really
was that?
thought.
How did
We
that
went
get
to
started?
Baxter's the
We-
next day, and someone had delivered a congratulations
Oh, it
cake.
went
it went
It
like
went like-
it went
yeah, I
too,
remember
it
it
went
being
too
like at a-
far.
We were.
yeah.
We
where
used,
people were like, I was like, oh shit, man, people really believe this. Like, you can't be telling people that.
it started out like as a joke the first year, and then the next year it was like we all missed everybody's wedding because we had to bartend. So we're like, let's have a bachelorette party on Monday, and then do the wedding on Tuesday at Bootleggers, and then it just got
Mhm.
out
I
of
was wondering how that
control.
all came
Yeah.
about.
And
I
people
never-
wanted to do it. People were like, I want the
Oh.
next one. We're like, oh, wait, hold on.
It was like I had more fun at those weddings than real weddings.
real wedding, yeah,
Like, it was
100%.
great.
What is your ratio for what the people that you're married? How like are they still together? What's
One. I'm down one. Out of
Down
everybody.
one.
Yeah.
the?
But
Who's that one?
what's that?
Who's the one?
That's a lovely couple.
That is the
Not
most
Nikki.
flippo
so you're
answer.
crazy, yeah.
That's a
then,
beautiful answer. Yeah, like,
But I think it was either your wedding or Fletcher wedding because I was officiating it. I was doing it like real. Like there was we brought all the chairs and had them all sitting out, and it was like Bootleggers was full of people.
yes.
And there were people there in suits that I had no idea who they were at this fake wedding. I remember I was like, what is happening?
Who are you guys? Yeah, wait, what is
I
this?
miss Bootleggers. I know everybody that was involved
Yeah.
with it doesn't necessarily like it, but I
No,
truly
that
miss it in
was
the
a good
wintertime. That was so fun.
It was a good.
I miss it and glad it's gone at the same time because it was like so fun. But at the same time, it was
Yeah,
like
it was,
so many
yeah, it
bombs,
was
dude. You
out of
couldn't
hand.
go to sleep after you left that place. So
Walsh
many
is a really
bomb,
good peer
bomb,
pressure
bomb.
guy too. So you'd be like, I'm taking it easy tonight, and Walsh would be like, you sure you're not gonna come up here? He'd like
Yeah.
send you a picture of a bomb, and you're like,
Yeah, it was like
Yeah, I
did
my
one.
party, so
Yeah.
of course I was all for it, and everybody else is in
I
it.
bet
and
for
they're
his
like,
health, he
"Let it
appreciates
die."
that it's not around either. You know?
Yeah, Mallory's definitely like.
Yeah, thank you.
God.
That would be one of the. It would not be American made if it was
Yeah.
still.
I think at your fake wedding, Sloan you married Sloan, and she started crying at your
Yeah, no
wedding.
question. Yeah, that's
was-
how real she thought it was. No, I'm just kidding.
They got real.
But no, that's yeah.
Did you officiate it?
Yeah, I just
Is
did. I
that
had to
good?
read her vows because I wrote her for her because it was pretty much all jokes
Was it
making fun of
Huey
Brant.
Lewis?
No,
No, it was jokes
yeah,
on jokes on jokes.
Yeah.
She couldn't read her own. She was
Yeah.
either too. She's like, this is too real to me, or something. She was too like nervous.
I was like,
I was like, this is a
Oh,
joke.
seriously?
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you bring
Yeah.
out a
I was like,
ring?
give me these jokes. These are hilarious.
No, but I think
So
it was
like-
just we also had been probably drinking all day. This was one of those things that she was like, this is too real. Like I don't want to do it. Like
She was
almost
probably,
about to
she probably
back
grew up
out
as
of
one
it.
of those little girls that like dreamt of her wedding,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then here
this
she is,
first
like she's
one
like,
is
oh
like
no,
this-
wait a minute, what am I
Okay.
doing?
We
Yeah.
sound like invitations.
We
like people
did
are
it
gonna.
big. She wore a wedding
Right.
dress. It was if you would have been outside.
She starts singing,
You would've
this is
thought-
You
not
would've
You
what
thought it
I
was a wedding.
had
It was
in
And
legit.
like
mind."
the
No.
Jill Baxters and people send you presents and people
100%.
up
The
in
guy
suits and-
got a cake. Congratulations. I was like, shit.
I forget the words, but instead of Huey Lewis for that one, I did. It was like a Method Man song. It was like about being down for your shorty or something.
Oh my gosh.
But you're like reading it, and everyone's sitting there like,
Yeah, this is good. Like,
I mean, when you
rap
slow it
lyrics.
down, a lot of lyrics, you're like, all right.
oh, it's like
you-
anything. It's
the
always
beat that
it's
can-
like not what you're saying. It's how you're saying it. So
100%.
imagine we but I'm usually pretty good at that. At my grandma's funeral, I went up there and I was like, I got this, and I had to read something, and I was like, it was like a letter from John to the Philippians or whatever, and I was like,
Isn't it the
I was
Corinthians that you're still
it's-
trying to say?
It's somebody, but I'll tell you who
something
it's,
out of that
I'll tell
one
you
thing
it's
called the
not. Is who I
Bible.
said, but I go. I went up there and everyone's like, sitting there like sad at a funeral. It's like full of people, and I'm like, a letter from John to the Filipinos. And then I just kept talking, and then I went, and me and my sister were sitting next to each other because she had to talk too. And I sit down, she's like, "Did you say John to the Filipinos?" And I was like, "Shut up." But I just said it, and it's like, oh, no,
man. Well,
yeah,
everybody
it's
started to
not-
look at you then, like, hey, you thought you were sad.
But
you're
if you
laughing
say
now.
it, what did you say it with confidence?
Yeah, I just
Nobody
kept- I just-
probably.
yeah, I
You
just
just
kept
keep
talking,
going,
be like,
and
I
then
heard
what?
that wrong.
You know, he just
Yeah.
mumbled his way through.
Yeah, it's like I heard that wrong. No, I definitely
He
said
said
that.
it right. Yeah, I did, dude. No, I did.
That's too
No, but weddings, you just gotta. I like to keep it 10 minutes ish. You get in there. I think it's cool if like bride and grooms like say a little something, but then, I mean,
Yeah.
there's two need. Like a full
Ours,
Catholic
into it.
I
wedding.
mean, our wedding
Catholic
was
one?
what? Oh,
Yours was
yeah,
great,
those
yeah.
are- ours was pretty fast.
Yeah.
That's what like.
Yeah, you keep it at, like really. You can keep it on 20 and be good. But if
mean,
you knock it out in 10, 15,
People
you
are
can get
there
everything
for
done.
the food and drinks. No
Yeah.
one's there
Mhm.
like, all right, cheers.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Let's
you
go.
want to see that
Hey,
part, but yeah,
maybe your
10
family
like,
does, but 90% of the people you invited are just
True.
there for
Yeah, they're there for the
fun,
free,
yeah,
the
for
meal and the drinks. I get it.
You gotta have a strong opener. I remember one of them, Clint was there, and I was like, all right, like everyone, you remain seated during this part. It's not, to be cordial. It's just so Clint can see, and everyone's like, oh, so like you got to get everybody laughing.
Yeah, the
So,
question,
yeah,
break the ice,
yeah. It's like a little baby stand-up routine. But yeah, we got that, and then helicopter. We go, and we can land at Ohana,
That'd be.
and then
Oh yeah.
Two friends.
and
Okay.
then get an
Do you
8-person
have
bite.
anybody you know that does helicopter?
I was talking to Ryan Kelly about it. Apparently, they got a helicopter guy.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
We're
When
doing
you
it.
If
know
you
two,
guys,
you know.
So what is that like? 4 people can fit in a helicopter? How does that go?
It depends on the helicopter.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
I mean,
like,
there's
ones where you
six-seaters,
can get-
there's, yeah,
okay.
I think
eight-seater,
I think
All right.
8's like the max.
backs, yeah.
That's back, but it's a big helicopter.
What is like Augie Bush whenever he flies his around? What is that? Like a
think he's got a-
4-packer?
He had a.
I don't
mean,
think they
he's
call them
had
4-packers.
several different
I know,
ones.
I
Yeah.
just- it sounded
Four-packer.
right, you
Like
know.
Shabba.
4-packer.
He doesn't have one anymore, but I mean, I think it was. He had a 6. He had a 4.
Well, what about Gary?
He's
Gary
had
Perth's got
different
one, right?
I don't think Gary's ever
I
had a
think he's just a
helicopter.
plane.
Oh, plane. Sorry.
Yeah, it's plane. Helicopter just seems that's cool.
I know. It's
I feel
it's
like you want it. You get everywhere faster.
easier to
Plane.
take off and land. Yeah.
Well, you can stick it anywhere, I think.
But they're more
Hopefully.
dangerous. So
Is that a Kobe joke? Or was
no,
that-
it really is. They're more dangerous.
We Claire's birthday, we were gonna go on a helicopter deal in the Grand Canyon because we were in Vegas, and then her birthday is 29th. Kobe Bryant died the 23rd in January, and then so I was like, she ain't getting on a helicopter. So I called the lady, and they're like, Kobe Bryant. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, we can get a lot of cancellations. I was like, dude, that must have crushed the helicopter tours.
No question.
At least for
You
like
think
6
Well,
months.
right.
That's
For
a
a minute.
That's a
Yeah.
billionaire damn near. So
Yeah.
it's
And
like
his
if
helicopter
he's
looked
died-
like Batman's helicopter
Yes,
too. It's
exactly.
crazy.
And it wrecked. I'm
You're
good.
like, I'm good. I ain't
I'm
going to this.
good. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
going on one of those
This little
tourist
manila-
ones.
Well, I think we're on an hour, so I don't know how long these go. So I
Yeah.
guess wrapping
Well,
I mean,
up.
we bored.
Do
When?
you
Anything
feel
else
like
we
you
wanna touch
had
on?
good enough content, and then when on that aspect of it, are you doing like a half-hour thing? Is it a 20-minute like short thing?
I
or
think we're
you-
gonna let it rip, and then hopefully
Try
we
to
have
do it.
like a couple clippable things that we could put on. And
Okay.
we'll have to figure out how to
Depending,
go vertical.
Little
Or you do like the
one-liners.
clips, and then if you want to watch full video, then hit it up.
We'll probably put it on Facebook and YouTube, and then try and put the audio out. Hopefully, that's why we're trying to make sure the audio is good.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
But then hopefully we keep dialing it in. So
Well, I hope that having me as your first guest works in your advantage.
I really hope it moves the needle for us.
Yeah.
I
'cause-
mean, I'll be
I think it
honest
will.
with you. I feel like it would.
yeah.
You know, everybody,
Please
everybody's
be
gonna
honest with
watch
us.
it to make fun of me. Is probably what the deal
I
is.
love
but
your
still,
confidence at all
I
times.
mean,
Yeah.
I promise you that people are gonna watch it. And
Let's
I feel
hope.
like I get
Be
not like some of these other real estate people that put a video out and only get a couple likes on it. Like mine,
Yeah.
mine hit a couple thousand. You know, so
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
just
keep 'em
saying.
up.
It is.
you
You know,
got that
just saying.
likable
There it
face.
is.
Don't put that on there if you would, please.
But
Nope.
it is.
I'm not trying to shit talk the rest of them
It
already.
is funny
It's
because
called
Yeah, it
Swift
is.
Tea for
Yeah.
a reason.
when you're like a good talker, but I'm like, it's weird when you get on camera the first time. It like when
You
you
know
were
what to
shooting
do
that
with
video,
your
you're like,
hands.
I
You
have
have
to
no
come to the
idea.
house, and I was like, what
And
are you
I, yeah, I
Man,
will
that was a
tell
big week
you-
for you too because you had come out be the bar. I don't even think you knew how to
Yeah.
stand
I-
when you're at a bar, and I'll be on the other
I'll
side
be
of it.
completely honest on that whole adventurous thing is that I thought I went in with the most confidence ever, and as soon as he turned that camera on, I was like,
That's
"Oh,
weird.
man,
It
that's
happens.
weird. What
It
the
happens.
fuck?"
I'm
I'm
know,
like, yo, I
occasionally,
could-
like, I
could-
get,
yo,
I'm
we
used
got
to
this,
it, but
we got this, and then I was
it
like,
happens.
I don't got this.
don't
He's
got
like, you
this.
keep cocking your head to one side. I was like, I feel it, and I don't even know why
it's
I'm
weird how
doing it.
you're doing it and you didn't realize you had these weird tics or things that you
Yo,
do, and
he's
then
like,
all of a sudden when you're on camera
your
they come out.
hands. I'm like, I don't know.
And you talk like you had a cement mixer in your mouth. You can't get it out. Like you can't get.
you
It's too
just
much.
get better, but no, you think you got it, and then like
Yeah.
the more you try and be cool about it, like, oh, it doesn't matter. You see it, and you're like, oh, I should have
Oh,
taken that more
God,
serious.
you're
Like I have some
Well,
ones
you
that
the
are real
biggest
embarrassing.
judge of yourself, so it's
Yeah.
like and just picking everything apart. Like,
Yeah.
damn, that's stupid. That
We did
sounds
this.
horrible.
We did this one for the reserve, and we thought it was like real cutting edge at the time, and a green screen. And it looks like the shirt I'm wearing. I found it in a dumpster, and the whole time my eyebrows are just like up like this, and I'm talking, and I'm like, what is happening?
Because and even watching the videos, you're like, damn, why are you being awkward? You know what I mean? Because you're like, you're used to seeing you as a
It's making you sweat
a-
walking
having
yourself.
like a like a personal conversation. You act completely different than you do if somebody's sticking a camera in your face. You know.
Oh.
All right, well, how do you want to end this?
How do we end this
Yeah.
tea?
Well,
Do we need?
Thanks for hanging.
I think we say, what do
will,
you guess? What are you doing this weekend?
Yeah, what are you doing this
weekend? Saturday is the precursor to Memorial Day weekend. So we're at 85 degrees, so I'll be working on Saturday. But that being said, a huge shout out to Hannah because
It's
it
her
is Hannah's birthday on
birthday.
Friday.
Yeah,
So
Hannah.
probably gonna have a couple drinks Friday and Saturday. That's the plans.
I
Party?
like it. It is going to be a nice weekend. Lots of sun.
We'll
Cheers,
see you at
y'all.
Doc Knox.
All right.
Peace.
See you next time.
Swift tea.